y'all, it's your girl LaRoca Blu, back in the cut with another lit reaction video. I had to take some time to get my mind right. Like I said, that Akla reaction really hurt me. I felt like that was one of my best reactions. I think I'm getting better at these, and I felt like that was the best one, and YouTube took it down. So I really just need to get my rhyme right and get back in the space to give you guys the greatest reactions possible. Now, you know we in the middle of a series, WRETCH 3-2, Fire in the Booth. Everybody said that I should have did part 3 first, so I did. And then everybody was like, well, you gotta check out part 5. So here we are, reacting to WRETCH 3-2, part 5. Remember, look for that post notification shout out at the end of the video. With that being said, you know we're gonna get into it, dissect it, and try to enjoy what this man has to offer. But you know I gotta do a little bit of business. So before I do that, I gotta do this. We're on a road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach 1,000, 5 lucky local KoKo squad members are going to be able to go to the LaRoca Blu apparel website and get an item of their choosing. To be part of that giveaway, all you have to do is let me know you're subscribed with your post notifications turned on down in the comments below. You can hit me up at Twitter on Her for Life. Hit me up at Instagram at LaRoca_Blu_apparel on Instagram. And you can hit KoKo up on KoKo Mill on Instagram. With that being said, if you want to check out the websites, the first one is tomboysrs.weebly.com. That's the official website. But you can also check out our online store at LaRocaBluApparel.rajon.com. Hopefully you go check it out and see what you like there. And yeah, we're going to do it just like that. But we ain't going to hold you. We ain't going to do too much talking in the beginning. Local KoKo fam, if you haven't already done so, please make sure you're smashing that subscribe button, hitting that like button, sharing with your friends. But it's time. It's time. Family, you know what we got to do. Let's get to the video.
I know you're going to dig this.
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
Oh man, it's got to that all-important time of the show once again. My favorite part of the show. Fire in the booth. And tonight, back in the building. Real wizard in this thing, man. OG wizard.
I'm not going to interrupt you.
One of the greatest rappers in the world, never mind the UK, man.
I'm not going to interrupt you.
Got one of the most famous, most legendary, greatest fire in the booth of all time. And you know, some man will be scared, innit? Some man will be like, I ain't coming back, Sloth, I'm good. I've done my job. But he's back. WRETCH 3-2!
Yo!
Hey! Hey, I got goosebumps, ain't even started yet.
Oh, bro. Just hearing them crashes, I'm in the zone.
Come on! You ready for this, bro?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what time it is when you hear this, right?
Let's get ready to rumble!
Strange
Yes, free to the album out now, Love for the Love.
from the poplar tree.
Fire in the booth!
Yeah!
Yeah. Wrote this in the country, I was staring at horses. It's kinda nice to be still, I've been Frankie detouring. I left my soul in every city, it's sad but it's honest. No matter morning after pills, I should have an endorsement. At first, yeah, I really tapped into my audience. You won't be asked to pay respect if you cannot afford it. See, if the fruits of my labors to rap every morning, I should Frank Ocean the label and channel my orange.
Did this man just say he should Frank Ocean his label? If you don't know what Frank Ocean did to his label, you need to Google that. He just is so slow. Like he almost tricked me because I thought he was still talking, and he just talked his way into the rhyme. Sneaky, sneaky, WRETCH 3-2, but I still catch the bars. Then he was like, he riding horseback, and he mentioned Jeff the Touring, which is his favorite jockey. He's a famous jockey, actually. There's a lot of little slick, clever bars in here. And the beat haven't even dropped yet. So I'm kind of scared. Uh-oh. The perspiration's coming. I'm kind of scared because the beat hasn't even dropped yet. But what we looking like? What we looking like, WRETCH? What we looking like? I see you, fam.
I hope I'm one step away from that place there. They told us that Craig would only have 7 days there. He came back, sky's just the limit we placed there. Lightning struck twice, guess it really can rain here. I rate that. Water sign, yeah, I love the water splashing wave, fam. Used to wanna be a Ninja Turtle when I was 8, fam. We were young shellers eating pizzas in the States, man. I'm still here in a tight circle, that's the same band. Pray I never see the day you're switching sides on me.
And that shit is the shit that hurt the most. Like, your enemy coming after you, that's one thing. You know, you expect that. The shit that hurts you the most is when somebody you roll with switch up, switch sides. At the end of the day, you never want to see that. So that's why as you get older, your circle gets smaller and smaller, because you come to find that there are not a lot of people you could trust. And yeah, you just gotta keep it sometimes with your day ones, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you could be cordial to people, but you can't fuck with everybody, because when you feel like you can depend on somebody and they switch up, that shit hurts so much. And that's why people overreact and like do the most when that shit happen, because like, it's like, yo, I was almost gonna put you on that family level, bro, and you fucked it up. So you never wanna see the day that the people in your circle switching sides. That's like Armageddon in itself.
We've always been adjacent, you can never slide off me. Now I'm living righteous, only fishing my body. I'ma do or die properly, I got human rights on me. And when your child dropped, it was like another child from me. And if it pops off, then we'll be side by side, Ovie. I wish you all the best, but that's never life story. Cause if Whitney was the moral, how would you define Bobby?
I hate that these are facts, but facts. Like, and Whitney was the moral of the story that crack is whack and doing drugs leads to death. How the fuck is Bobby Brown still living? This nigga done more drugs than Lil Bit. And how is he still here? But it's always the good people that go, you know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it's kind of fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Bobby Brown, like, he one of the people who, like, you don't want to believe he a fucked up individual, but he's just like he's the nice guy that do fucked up shit, and you just be like, damn, Bobby, you know what I mean? And I know Whitney had a lot of days where she was just like, damn, Bobby, and to the point where she had to get up out of there. But you know, they say good die young, you know what I mean? And we definitely wasn't ready. We weren't ready for Whitney to go. Damn sure wasn't.
Think about it. And if you can't live without it, don't let it go. Take it home and build bricks around it. Just try set it in stone, then stick around it. Anytime you feel it in your soul, that's the gift about it.
Them some crazy bars about following your passion. Like, you feel it in your soul. It's a gift. You know what I'm saying? Not a lot of people are out here moving and doing exactly what they feel in their soul. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't live, eat, sleep, drink about it, then you're not doing what's in your heart, man. And that's what we're trying to do all 2018. That's why I go hard, even though copyright strikes be damn, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love music, and I love giving my point of view about music, and that's my passion. And I love designing clothes and stuff like that. That's my passion, you know what I mean? The shit that you would do, even if nobody paid for it. Don't get it twisted, I want you to pay for it, but I would do it anyway, you know what I mean? And if you can get that, yo, you living a blessed life, yo. And it's not lost on me that the beat hasn't dropped yet. Let's just start there. Like, he's giving us gems and he's murdering the fire in the booth, and the beat still hasn't dropped yet. So I'm still kind of scared.
Disallow it, of the control to make you drink about it. I fell in the zone and woke up in a liquor fountain. That's a tight space, a dark hole can have a thing about it. Bet you didn't know that going in could be a killer outing. I've had conversations with the best newcomers and the worst old runners, and the jewels they got were free, cause I can only give you me. They don't tell you how to live your dream without the sleep. How on the weekend you're the man, but it gets lonely in the week.
And that's for you younger kids, cause you doing all of this stuff, living for the weekend, just like, yo, I'm gonna turn up in the club, blase this and this and this, pop bottles, throw dollars. Yeah, that's cool. Time and place in the club. You're supposed to be living your best life. But what they don't see is the hard work during the week when you all by yourself and you grinding. Them nights that you wish you had somebody to talk to, let you know, encourage you that you're doing the right thing. Shit, at the end of the day, like, that's why it seemed like it happened overnight, because there's nobody around when you're doing the hard work. But when you go out to celebrate, everybody there. Everybody there. And then, like I said, every time I listen to this man rhyme, it do feel like he giving me him. It's like he just give me his soul every time he's spitting. And these is just little, you know, throwaway tracks or whatever, because obviously, you know what I'm saying, it's not on the album or nothing. But he go in on these just like if they were album tracks, and I think that's what makes them so powerful, because they could be on an album. It doesn't just sound like a freestyle in the booth.
No surrender, no retreat. Some family on your tree now can only see your branch when they used to hear your leaves. Used to share your feast. Then no one was hungry soon as the goat became the sheep. That's why I'm pescatarian. It was sink or swim in the aquarium. Either break the glass or you share with them. Shots at me, but I can only give what I receive. There's gunpowder on my clothes now. Washing my machine. I dealt with the matter when that was all that mattered. You ate all the pies while I was sharing out the platter.
You ate all the pies while I was sharing off the platter. So you was out for yourself. When I was out here showing love, you was just moving on your own, doing your own thing. Like, it's funny how people do that. Like, they'll come up to you like you owe them something, and you really got to look at them, and you don't want to do it like that. And be like, yo, but what you do for me? You ain't do nothing for me. Like, I put mad people on. But what have you done for me? Nothing. You were making your own moves for self. So if it's like that, it's going to be like that. It's like subtle. These subtle gems that he give. Oh my God.
And Judas on the tables like a Buddhist with a hammer, bringing peace with a piece. You want the passage or the passer? Make your bed, you lie in it. I sleep so comfy, I hope I die in it. So if you want a scar, let me know I'm Lion King.
Okay, I'm dead. I'm dead. So he said a Judas at the tables like a Buddhist with a hammer, trying to make peace with a piece. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Then he said, if you want to act Scar, if you want to act Scar, I'm Lion King. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, honestly, like, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100. This Fire in the Booth is not as good as part 3. But it's damn sure still amazing. Damn sure it's still a limit.
I can make a movie, live forever and die in it. They're praying on my downfall. So I took off in the spring and touched down in the fall. I hope I gave you what you wanted. Running from police, I was wanted. My future wasn't promised. That changed when my neighbors were the wanted. Not engaged, but she busy doing for the dick challenge. How about we make a challenge for our children to be challenged?
And sometimes that's what it takes. You know what I mean? Like, you be trying to do your best and everything, and it just seemed like life just keep throwing you lemons. Sometimes you gotta uproot. The police wanted him, he was wanted, and that changed when his neighbors was the wanted, which is a little pop group. But yeah, he had to just change locations for a minute, put himself in a different environment, and that environment allowed him to flourish. Then he said, "Yeah, out here doing for the dick challenge. Why don't we create a challenge for our children to be challenged? Challenge their mind. So we not just breeding crash test dummies out here." Man, I love it. I love it. And the beat finally dropped. The beat finally dropped, and it didn't fall off. Actually, the beat is just like the heartbeat to his words. Like, this is it's so simple and elegant, but it really is too much. It's too much.
Overcome the odds of black people getting married. Probably tell me something my mother call you. Don't know where your dad is and I feel it for you. Just be the man of the house, don't let the streets avoid you. Blood of a king, heart of a slave, you should keep it royal.
That's right, my G. Break the cycle. Break the cycle. Just because you didn't know your dad don't mean that you need to be out here leaving kids without fathers. Be the father that you wanted to have. Be the man in your house. If there wasn't no man in your house, be the man that you wanted in your house. And don't abandon these women out here. You know what I'm saying? And then it kind of reminded me of J. Cole, Love Yours, and the point that he was making. Like, you would tell him to suck his mother because you ain't know your dad. So you got a chip on your shoulder for what you didn't have instead of focusing on the blessings that you got. And a lot of people do that. And I know it's hard when you see everything around you negative to find the positive in your situation. But you alive. If you ain't got your dad, you got a mom that love you. You know what I mean? There's always something positive that you can find to focus on. So that you don't fucking just end up out there in the street feeling unloved and unwanted. It's not true. It's not true. So if you focus on the negative, that'll definitely take you down that negative road. But if you love yours and find the positive and just, you know what I'm saying, understand what you got and don't be hating on the next man because he have what you don't, it'll definitely keep you on the right track.
Don't let the streets employ you, cause that's a slippery slope and it's either grease or oil until you hit the soil. Did you reap what you sow soon as the reapers got you? I've been there, got the t-shirt, rest in peace tomorrow. I know it seems immoral, but degrees are optional, so we don't read, we follow.
I need WRETCH 2 to get out my head. This nigga said you're gonna go out in the streets, it's a slippery slope. Don't let the streets employ you, cause it's a slippery slope. And what choices you got? Either grease or oil. All this shit is slick shit. You really can't, if you in the streets and you running around the streets, you can't trust nobody. You gotta choose the better of two evils. How about we not just fuck with evil? If the choice is gonna be a choice to be made, good and evil. But when you gotta choose between evil and evil, oil and grease, no choice you make is gonna be the right one. It may seem like that for the short term, but the long term, it's not a good choice. This dude he's just in my mind right now. Like, I need you to jump out my head, WRETCH. I really do. I need you to jump out my head because you're making my head itch. You're making me itch right now.
Don't tell me stay woke when I ain't slept in 3 days. Say I sold my soul, I want my check from eBay. If you love the rapper, then respect the DJ, cause without one, you couldn't mic check to replay. Perfect. If I was a player, man, I'd probably take the knee. I'm no longer a player, soon I'll probably take the knee.
Oh my God, the gems. The gems. This nigga said, don't tell me to stay woke. I ain't slept in 3 days. And it's facts because every time I hear him rhyme, he dropping knowledge. He was like, how you gonna respect the artist and not respect the DJ? Which is the essence of hip hop. They were DJs before they were rappers. And that's why US hip hop is the way it is, because at the end of the day, the DJs turned into producers. And now the DJs got these cornball ass rappers sounding amazing, masking the fact that their rhymes is trash. I mean, there's a few artists that are gonna be lyrical geniuses and gonna be goats, and I know you know who they are. But for the rest of them, new school hip hop, it's really the DJ / producer making these songs hot. Then he letting you know he a revolutionary. He was like, if I was a player, I'd probably take the knee like Colin Kaepernick. But he's saying, I'm not a player in these streets. I don't fuck with a lot of women, so I'm probably gonna take the knee and get married soon. So big up, you know what I'm saying, for family first, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people not thinking like that, and that's what's messing up the black community. Because a lot of people are not trying to think about building a family no more. It is hate it or quit it or baby moms. It's not thinking about being in a family unit, and we need some strong black men out here to get these families together. There are a lot of powerful black women, but we need the strong black men to step up, and I feel like he one of them brothers that is gonna help the community step his game up.
I'm shooting through the hoop, I'm trying to make a baby free already. Got a major team, I'm trying to make a major league. So would you rather mud on your jeans or blood on your leaves? I've seen my mother cry when a little brother deceased. I'm family orientated, I have to uncle my needs. This type of outgoing you never underachieve. Still felt like the gift when there was nothing under the tree. My poor mother told us that nothing's coming for free. Now the show's sold out, everybody's coming for free. And I can see your heart and it's barely touching your sleeve. Don't tell me about circumference, that ain't circumference to me. I'm from the type of circle where and out then we leave.
Oh my God. What can I say? What could I say about this man that you don't already know? And I still got 3 more parts to go. 3 more parts to go. Like, this guy is the truth right now. For me, personally, he's like the truth right now. Oh my God, I'm so glad that y'all guys requested me to do this. Because, like, we starving in America for some real gems in hip-hop. We starving. The shit that we got out here, oh my God. It's just pathetic at this point. It's just pathetic at this point. And so to hear something like this, my God. Like, he's rendering me speechless. Like, there's no more positive things I could say outside of just listen to the shit.
This squared circle ain't WWE. Keep acting like you're raw, you get smacked down in the streets. All I see is fuckery every time on the news. The hurricane really just took their lives and their roof. Their whole life, all of their family under one roof. God made the wind blow and it really took him to you. I guess he must be missing an angel, we got a few. That shooter right in Vegas, he really gambled with youth. To even out the odds, should've let me snap him in two and fight with electric and shock him out of his shoes. Charlie, that's me.
Wow! Wow!
Yeah. I could get you hit before it hits. Don't ask me about the balloon, cause I was it before it. LOL.
Wow!
And if they don't say I'm nice, then they didn't play it thrice.
Man, I read 3, 2! Yeah! You are a savage, bro! There's only one person that makes me want to retire Fire the Booth.
Because we already know what Charlie gonna do. And it's warranted. I'll give it to you, it's warranted. Every time he rhymes, he definitely deserves the biggest big up. But yeah, another amazing Fire in the Booth from WRETCH 3-2. He's not let me down yet, and I'm not looking for it to happen. Like, I feel like for me, every time he rhymes, it's gonna be a home run out of the park. And like I said, there were so many gems that I just had to let it ride out, because it's like there's nothing that I could really say. You know what I'm saying? I could try to break down his bars and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But like he said, like, there's a lot, and I can literally go line for line, and these would be like 3-hour long reactions. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not somebody who's tuned in to listening to hip hop and listening to bars, you gonna probably need a second and a third listen. I totally wholeheartedly agree. But with that being said, local KoKos, let me know what you think about this Fire in the Booth down in the comments below. If you liked it, let me know why. If you didn't, let me know why. And yeah, let's have that conversation and be interactive. With that post notification shout out goes to Happy Al 970. Appreciate your love and support, fam. Thank you so much for being interactive. I see you down there in the comments talking, suggesting, speaking on these bars, and I love it. If you want to be part of the post notification squad, post notification gang, let me know that you subscribe with your post notifications turned on down in the comments below. All my social media is down in the description below, so make sure you follow me on them. If you want to see the original video, the link is down in the description below. Yeah, so another great one, fam. But like we do, until the next video, peace.